children crying. Hear the children crying. Saying thanks and praise to the Lord.
Hi, I'm Ashley Flex, and you're watching Flex TV. Stay tuned for our next program.
Welcome back. As you can see, we got our host, DJ James Bond, Mr. James Bond, International Bond. Yeah, done knows, but I'm gonna play a couple more songs, then we're gonna get right to it. But right now, we just got Bond. You good? You good over there, sir?
Good like gold.
All right, you're good like gold. So we're gonna quick little commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna interview, get to know our special guest, Mr. James Bond. This is the Blaze Effect. Yeah, man. Flex FM. Walk one.
Share the mic.
We here.
Right here.
Share Michelle.
Right here.
Microphone. Mic.
Right
Sound the mic.
Get it?
Share the mic.
Yeah, there you go. Share it.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Pleasure to have you here, man.
Pleasure to be here.
Yes, family. Finally.
Hey. Back.
Coming out seven is the Bond himself.
Looking good on screen as usual.
You don't know.
Yeah, finally I got you in the building. I have so much to talk to you about because, I mean, you look good sitting, but you have a whole lot of information you can share with the masses. What you been up to anyway? Let's just start right there, because boy, you seem like you've been busy. What you been up to?
Well, just doing the do. The music career is still going.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much in the
club
thing, but still taking care of my fans at the private parties and the corporate events and them
corporate. Yeah, paid.
Those corporate are you do you like them more, or you still prefer the club thing? As far as working wise, as far as doing the art of doing it, the art.
To be honest, the club is more fun, but well, just put it out. Yeah, the club is more fun. You can express yourself more in the club and go on with yourself in the club. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Corporate, you have to follow what they request and stuff like that.
Yes.
But I do a lot of house parties. Now there you can, go on with yourself.
Is it a revival of the house parties? You think that's coming back again?
Actually, it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
And house parties take different forms now, because you have a house party where people invite their family and whatever, and then nowadays, because there are no venues out there, everybody keeping stuff at their house.
Their house, okay,
yes,
gotcha.
Definitely.
Even club party where them have bars set up and sell liquor and all that. So
that brings us to the topic then of the state of dancehall from your early days here in the diaspora so far to what it is now. Can you just walk us through the early days, what the vibe was like?
Okay, so I came here in 1989.
Yeah, what you... Okay, didn't know. Okay,
What happened to them?
And when I came here, it's beer, what would I call, rum bar settings.
Okay.
So that was 1 and 2 man hitch up with them Guinness. I listen to some Dennis Brown and some Peter Tosh and them thing there, So I started most of my DJing in Dade when I came.
Hold on, before we get there, were you DJing prior to coming to America?
Not professionally. When I used to go to UWI, the college in Jamaica, I used to do some fets and stuff, mix cassettes, and I used to have my little record them sometimes, just like them say, like a schoolboy play.
Right.
And I would just go play, but it's not no painting, it's not no name and flyer or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that started here. So when I came here, that was, I don't know if you guys remember the video channel Jukebox.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, so I used to be into the music videos and the hip hop and stuff. So I was the first person who started playing hip hop in the Jamaican parties in Miami in the 90s. So when I came there and I started playing, everybody was like, "What is you doing? What is you doing?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 1 or 2 times, even the man them with them Guinness and stuff, all of them was into that stuff, From who was big then? I was like Teddy Riley Rum Shaker, those songs, stuff like that. So
The New Jack Swing era.
Vanilla Ice, all them people.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We used to rock clubs with them.
My
things like-
favorite era. That's my favorite era. Man.
So I moved them from Dennis Brown to that.
Okay.
And after that it became like the staple. But back then the DJs, well, the selectors, they were still into that because most of them were older than me. I was like 19, 20.
Right.
So me, this little youth coming with
young
me,
and fresh.
me hip hop and we used to have the dancehall something them to the When I See You Smile and those songs. Them songs that was brand new song when me
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So me come and me a
Sing
bus.
Sweet and Ghost.
Right,
Yeah.
so me come and bust out all them songs in the dance hall, Pepper Seed, them songs. So enough time when I was playing those songs, people were like, what that? You know?
I got a question about that because it's something similar to when I first started playing favorite artists, favorite music. My sister right here, Blaze. I was discouraged at the time because there was like a lot of people wasn't catching on, and she was like, "Yo, bro, stick with it, and it'll be times where I'd be like, I can't do it." I know back then. What was your motivation to keep going? Because our culture, the dancehall culture, a lot of people don't understand. Back then in the 90s, I know buckles was flinging and people were cutting boxes. So what was keeping you? What was your motivation to keep being innovative and being a pioneer? What you're doing?
Well, I think it's just my style, because both in my personal life and in music, I strive to be different. I do not want to be one of everybody else. You understand? So I always do my thing different. When I go to a party myself, if I don't hear songs that I've never heard before, me vex. So I said I have to feed that to the people. And then I noticed that, I guess from listening, I used to listen to, okay, let me tell you, my main mentors and influence in the business were Rory from Stone Love and Waggy.
Waggy from here?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the thing with Rory, he used to have a style how he used to introduce new songs. So I used to copy some of his phrases and stuff, and they used to work here. You know what I'm saying? Then there are some people who they actually associated one of my taglines with just every time they see me, they're like, "Yo, Ban," and I used to say, "Get familiar." That's one thing I used to say, "Get familiar." So they used to say, "Yo, Ban, get familiar." So like that was something that I was known by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would always try to, and if I come and I don't have something new that I never heard, I feel like I fail. You know what I'm saying? So that was my highlight, and that's what people would talk about when the party finished or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So it was with everything, because me myself, I was an enigma. I come there, I don't look like a selector. I look like somebody who either must be in church or in school or something like that. And they're like, "Who this little youth?" Like, my youth, what do you know about, you know? So I used to use all that and captivate everybody from
Gimmicks. We are like literally sort of gimmicks. So as a DJ, you have to have that to stand out.
So yeah, that was the motivation, you know?
And any copycats or anybody that tried to like emulate your style while you was doing it? Because I know that being a DJ, when you first start something and other DJs see it working, they take it and.
So they didn't really copy me from in the dance, but when I started playing on the radio, a lot of them used to call me and they used to say, "Boy, Ban, you inspire me." And then even in later years, some of them who are DJing now, they will see me and say, "Boy, Ban, if it wasn't for you," you know.
Right.
So, and I mean, I can big up some of them now. Filler Vibes, he tell me that all the time. Must Boss, he tell me that. I didn't even know Must Boss used to listen to me on the radio. Till every time he see me, he say, "Yo, Ban, you make me like this thing," you know. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, so big up to them, man. You know, and them man, they do them things straight, you know.
And now, in 2025, the glory of it back then, what are you talking about, 89?
Yeah, 90. Yeah.
In 2025, is there a vast difference? Can you tell me what has changed then to now? The good, the bad, and the what? Indifference?
And the ugly.
And the ugly.
So I don't know how to put this.
Yeah. Try.
I mean, the music is going on.
Right.
The difference now is there is no policing of the standard.
He said it nice. No
Yeah, this-
policing of the standard.
That is,
Right.
yeah, that is actually true. Can you elaborate more on that one?
So when we say policing of the standard, we now try if we put the thing under some government that, because expression is expression, right? But when it comes to mainstream, different from, a thing where a man a try run and backyard or whatever.
Yeah.
There has to be a difference. There has to be, especially if we want the music to be competitive on a global scale. So if you notice now, a lot of things when it comes to us enjoying the music amongst ourselves, that hasn't changed. Everybody still love it. It's an evolution within ourselves, but the appreciation of dancehall on a global scale now, there are less songs in mainstream radio. I'm not even going to talk about Grammys, because Grammys, I don't consider Grammys as a standard. That's just a whole nother little cult by itself.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Definitely agree.
Right. So I wouldn't use Grammys to give somebody their props.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You win a Grammy.
Anybody can get it these days, basically.
Right. So yeah, so because of that now, a lot of people say the music, the quality is gone down. I don't think so. I mean, there are a lot of substandard music that is now reaching the mainstream within our little thing because of, like I said, there's no policing of what go out. Because back in the day, a lot of people used to probably sing garbage and it just never got out there because you had to pass that standard. You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of giants back then that came with a lot of quality, substance, variety, and skills. You know what I mean? Those are the ever essence of the culture that makes people want to dance and really enjoy the culture and enjoy the music and gravitate to our music.
Right. So because now a lot of the substandard music gets the exposure, and the exposure is not because of the music itself, but it's because of the person presenting the music who is able to navigate the marketing scheme better than somebody who has better music.
Right.
So it's pretty much now we have the stars, the social media stars, because the social media is what's driving everything now. So it's not really the music, and even the patrons nowadays, they're not even interested in the music more than so. Because like, take for example, we beat that 90s dance, we beat Badman out of 90s dancehall up to this day. Right?
Yeah.
But for example, some of the songs that came out in 2019, we don't play them anymore.
No. That's true. Don't even play that.
One hit wonders.
Another thing going, because I was even thinking about this the other day. When you as a DJ go and you early warm in a party, you it's like the 90s going always early warm. So it's not like now the segment where we put 90s, we can't even put it don't
Adam.
transgress with the rest.
The transition is like
Right, so it's like that gap is 90s, and then you start from here. So
just fill.
right, so there's nothing that you can't say, okay, instead of 90s I'm gonna play, we're going to warm up the dance with 2010, 2011.
I'm lost. I
You
don't know
can't do
what's
that.
there.
You can't do that.
That's crazy, isn't it?
But in most case scenarios right now, I would think the biggest change in dancehall or in just dancehall period is, I want to be real with you, the insurgence of people growing into the DJ space and not having the love or doing the homework of being a DJ, because everybody just picks up a laptop now and says, "Me a DJ," and in their own right they are. But Blaze, this is like one DJ to another DJ. It's for us. I know Bond has the same feeling. When we go to a party as a DJ, we're we're in a space where with our colleagues, like, I want to hear something, like he said, something new. Teach me something, show me something, move the crowd, move the needle. Don't be like everybody else. Don't just play top 40 and the next person play top 40. Have something about you that's different. So I think that changed because a lot of people now are just coming to parties 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Back then when I was growing up, parties started we got to the party, we set up the party at 6 o'clock and the dance started at 8 o'clock, sharp. And by 9:30, the dance was around. So
everything has
everything has changed because the love of it and the people that's doing it don't love it no more. That's just my opinion.
Right, and the thing again, one of the biggest things that derail the thing is people don't go to parties anymore because of music.
Ooh, talk facts.
If you ask 85% of the people that leave a party each time, they don't even know who played. They're not even going there to see who is DJing. They don't even care. I mean, I'm telling you right now, most of these promoters could get away with putting a Pandora box in their party, playing, and they get the same turnout. The vibe might not be the same because they mix up and whatever, but the people are going to be there. They're going to drink them Hennessy and going to act stupid or whatever, and life goes on.
That is an interesting. Yo, we're gonna have to clip this part right here. This is gonna go viral. That's gonna go viral. That's true. That's gonna.
No, for real.
What do you think the future? What do you think the future? Big changes, possibility. What do you think is gonna continue to go downhill?
Well, it's not a matter of downhill.
Right.
It's a totally different thing. It's like it's the purpose is changing. So it's a different direction. So you can't even compare it. It's just what you're into. I mean, people who you can always keep a 90s party or keep a party to the what's that word?
90s.
Like you can do that to cater to the people who want.
Right.
But the nowadays people, them things stop at TikTok and them things, right?
Oh my.
So if you go to the party, them going to go to the DJ and say they want to hear the latest song on TikTok, and if you don't have they're going to come with the phone. Yo, you have this on whatever, you know?
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you don't have it, they will chew you up.
Not only that, they come to you, hey, you can plug in the phone and play it, or you have
So DJ.
You have airdrop. I can airdrop it. I'm like, yo.
Really?
So that's how it is. That's all they care about. And if they don't hear that song,
it's a problem.
Your party was whack. If they don't hear their song, your party was whack. You're gonna play a diddle diddle.
And they don't want to hear the song because it's a good song. They want to hear the song to relive that experience they saw on TikTok. That's it.
Oh wow. That's deep right there.
Hold on. Bond can tell you this. People get away with playing Baby Shark in the club.
True. That's true.
Right. And it's just
They have, and I've, for some reason I've gone to it too.
and it's just because
And I'm singing along. Baby shark, drinking. Baby shark, I probably bust a move, you know. But it's true. It's true. It's sad, but it's true.
The gimmicks to it, you know what I mean?
Gimmicks to it. Oh my. But we can only wish for the best.
That's it.
That's all.
I remember back in the days, like when I used to travel a lot and play, it was required. Not anything written in stone, but you just know. It's a proper etiquette. You make sure you call or get in touch with somebody over there before, know who is the local artist, and you have to beat them song in the club that night.
Wow.
And that is in honor of the music.
Right.
And to know that is respect. If you go there and you don't play the local artist, then it's disrespect. You disrespect the people.
Oh, back in the day they did that?
What?
Yeah, and you know what? And just on a side note, you do that right now, and that's a good transition. That's one of the things that I admire about you. A lot of people don't notice that. You don't just play regular dub plays. You have a lot of, we don't say local artists anymore, just let you know we say Philly. The word local is just keeps our artists in the box, so it says Philly. So it's been dances where you bust a dance just playing a trigger. Just because you know the environment was that, like, if you...
Yeah, I remember one time we come a culture one days and the whole night we was there and every artist who was there hear one of them songs and the place was in a frenzy.
And they do.
And I mean a regular thing that I go to me now play my Nakruma them or me now play my Banton or my Spain or whoever. You know?
See?
Normal thing that. Regular thing that.
That's a good thing.
Have to.
Because they're not doing it. It's not payola.
I mean, yeah, there's no payola.
It's the love of it.
You know, and a lot of DJs are afraid to do it. You know, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. A lot of DJs know these artists in the streets, and they're afraid to give them the chance or break their record, because they're like, yo, it no fit my juggling. And growing up, as you know, Rory was one of mine. Squingy. Let me see. One of my favorite sounds was Renaissance. So Jazzy T was one of my favorite mixes. Stuff he used to do the thing, but just on a whole, we don't go to clubs no more, or the artists are not breaking records anymore. People are listening to new songs on YouTube. People are not going to the club to hear a new song anymore.
Right.
You know.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well,
All type of stuff, man.
first of all, the artists don't incorporate DJs into their careers anymore. They don't.
Expand on that one. That one.
So back in the day, the artists would make sure that the DJs get their songs, and they will go on them voice a dub for them or whatever and stuff like that, and make sure that them show up and make sure that the DJ play, well, not to make sure, but the DJ playing the song, they want to be there not only to hear them song but to support the event that the DJ playing at and stuff. Now the artists them have no respect or regard for DJs anymore. Like, even to ask them for a dub plate, or even to get their songs, their regular songs, like they will send you can go get it on YouTube or whatever. Me personally, back in the day when artists used to send me their song, and I would tell them, don't send me a song in WhatsApp, make sure you put your thing together and email it to me. And most of the artists back then, they would gladly get them thing together, give me the dirty and the clean version, set it up nice, and if they have the capability, them give me a dub also, because those things were important to them. Now they feel they don't need DJs anymore because of TikTok and all that. But what they don't understand is that all TikTok is giving them are these 2-week songs, 2-week hits. Because the minute it died down and something else get crazy on TikTok, nobody don't remember what they did yesterday.
That's facts.
But when we beat that in at the club, amongst people who love music, them are going to remember it.
Facts.
And if them show the love, we're going to play it over and over and over again.
Facts.
And beat it to other people in it.
Programming, just the way the radio does it. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. So that's where that shift is. And to be honest with you, there's nothing we can do about it. That's just the evolution of time right now.
Wow. It must get better.
No, it's not even a matter of get better. Like I say, it's not a matter of one being better than the other. It's just a different thing which we didn't really care for. Or that's not what we are used to.
Right.
So what we as the
veterans,
I mean, we have a choice. We have two choices. We can either take advantage of what they are doing now and try to get what we can out of that, or we need to continue to be vigilant with what we used to do, so that it's still visible, it's still there,
right,
and it's still an option for people.
Right. I could dig that. Because sometimes when I want to give up on culture, I say the same thing. Like, it's bigger. I mean, it's the culture. Like, people, we still need that platform, that space. If it's taken away, then what they have? We have none. And then the thing dies down, and then I don't want them to forget about reggae.
Remember our parents when we used to listen to 90s, parents say, what? Turn off the noise in my house.
Yeah.
Them never like it neither.
Facts. Sprague Benz, early Bound to Killer, early Mud Cabra, all these songs are here.
But you can't tell we say another best music that ever exists.
To this day.
You see me? So cannot do them. I mean, some of them it keep them out of trouble, it help them for take care of them family and what have you,
So what little advice you have for one, the selector, and for the artist?
So what I do, I have to believe in what I do and put my all into it. That's it. And you can't give up. You can't make them shelf you.
Right.
You have to do what you do. The nowadays artists who breaking out now, if they know that is what's going on, then position yourself to take advantage of it, but still show love to. Because I mean, if you have both the love of the old school methods and the style and the new school, that's two set of fans for you.
Absolutely.
Two set of audience. So you can never have too much.
That's true.
And then a man can book you on a show with headline by Luciana and like a Romeo and Virgo here, and then like a Newman on it, and you're still on different audience.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So you keep yourself rounded, and then if those music are the timeless music, you can be numbered amongst the timeless stuff that going on as well.
That's right.
So.
See? That's what's up. It was a pleasure, though. It was a pleasure talking to the great James Bond.
Yeah, it's very, very informative. I learned a lot. I got
Be a part of the networking thing.
yes, definitely. But when you do it like now, where does the drive come from to get behind the turntables and still put in the 100%? Because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother, it's even when you're getting paid, sometimes you have to. All right, I gotta go do what I gotta go do. Like, you gotta slap yourself. Like, where do you still get up and get that drive to be James Bond and make people get familiar?
Well, I mean, it's when it comes to music.
I love it.
He's a different beast, yo. It's like that's just part of me. Like, my comfort zone in life is music. Like playing, especially playing behind, like, going in the club and doing whatever. Because unlike most of these DJs now who go to clubs and them have them friend them a bus forward and stuff for them, me, 95% of the gigs that I do, when I go there, I don't know anybody there. Personally.
That's organic.
I don't know them. I'm in a room and I'm by myself, like, because most of them, my team book me and send me. And I'm there and they introduce me, they're meeting me for the first time. Because who I play, the name James Bond don't mean anything to them. But the people who send me know that I go and deal with that.
Right.
And when I go there, I deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
So you're independent, like, or you're on a sound? You're on a sound system, or is it
No, by myself. Man.
You ever did a sound thing?
Never played a man's sound, ever.
Ever?
Never. Never.
James Bond.
007,
Always him.
007.
Never. I see some struggles that some of these people go through when them playing and so on, and I look and I shake my head. I mean, it's a good thing because the teamwork and so is good, but how they, like, some of the challenges that come up, I don't know how I would deal with them.
True. I got a question for you. I ask this question sometimes to a lot of the artists, but I'm gonna ask you as a DJ. What sound, if you could string up next to it, and it'll be DJ Bond alongside which sound or which selector? Which selector or sound would you like to string up next to it and have a whole dance that you never strung up next to before?
Any one of them.
Any one of them. No Kilimanjaro, no Downbeat, Earth Ruler, none of them sounds.
Any one of them.
That's confidence. That's confidence.
Yeah, I play Stone enough time. I play with Jazzy T enough time. I play with Bass. I remember I went to Jamaica. And played with Bass Odyssey. When was it? 2022. Right in the middle of the pandemic was just finishing, but it was a nice little dance in Linstead. Yeah, man, it was a.
Shout out to Linstead.
But yeah, man, most of them I've played alongside.
Okay.
But it's so funny, like growing up here in Miami, like a guy like, if you know Richie D.
Yeah, no Richie D.
Me and Richie D started playing music around the same time. Years we've been here, we know each other, and I'm playing on a party with him the 29th of this month, and that is the first time me and him ever playing together.
Say what?
After all these years.
First time me and him ever on the same.
Where's that party gonna be? Just in case I want to go there.
It's at it's on in Plantation on 5th Street. This I don't know what they call it.
It's a lounge.
It's like a church hall thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Church hall. Okay.
Yeah, right in Plantation by 5th Street.
Is it a party? Is it a dance? What is it?
Yeah, it's a dance. They call it March Madness. My school that I used to go to in Jamaica, they do it every year.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be me, Marvelous, and Richie D. Big something. Nice event.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. If we ain't doing that, we can pass through.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So it was Woomers, eh?
Yeah?
Woomers?
No, actually, this was when I was in Montego Bay,
okay.
Cornwall College. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you had both? Oh, you was all
You know all the schools.
Yeah, I go.
No, I don't know.
I do sixth form at Wilmers.
It's every time somebody said a school, you actually know where the schools is at, and I like that.
Not all of them.
I haven't seen you miss yet, so I'm gonna give you. If you don't know all of them, you don't know all of them. But
Nikki thing worldwide, man.
Nikki knows a lot of schools in Jamaica, and that's impressive.
Nikki covered the world like Google.
Huh. Whatever, family. So, 007 James Bond available for all kind of bookings, whether it's corporate, private,
Public.
international, public, on the water, wherever you want to take it, he's available.
We play for all deaf people.
No, Jesus, sign language.
Remember me tell you.
Oh my God. Wow, I'd love to see
Hey,
that.
James, how can the people reach you? Can you give us your social media, your handles, your emails, and stuff like that?
DJ James Bond on Instagram, Snapchat DJ James Bond MIA, Facebook DJ James Bond. Yeah, that's it. I don't have TikTok.
You have a YouTube channel, SoundCloud?
SoundCloud DJ James Bond.
YouTube?
No YouTube. Well, not yet.
Oh,
Working on it.
Okay.
YouTubers, I try to take them something them. So
Do you go live?
on YouTube,
You go live anywhere?
right here. I'm just kidding.
We live, baby. We live.
Not on TikTok.
I'm live in the
Go
club.
on TikTok?
No, I don't have a TikTok account.
Oh wow. You're not a fan of TikTok?
No.
Okay.
But no, the reason why I'm not on TikTok, but shout out to all the people on TikTok. I mean, me personally, I'm somebody like this. If I stand for something, I stand for something. I just think that TikTok has taken away the realness from the entertainment industry. So if I am trying to make a statement about something, I can't. If I'm on it and do it, then I'm pretty much contradicting myself.
Got you. I got you.
So, but shout out to everybody on TikTok. You know, I don't have anything against it. It's just not what I believe in.
Stand for something or
That's it.
fall
For anything.
There you go. It's 9:57. Of course, James Bond was in the building. It was a beautiful show.
Very.
Anything you want to... Shout out to Irita and Henchman for holding our current affairs. Eric Jermaine was not a spaceship. Anything you want to say before we exit the building?
It was a spaceship. It was somebody visiting here, so stand for something.
I'm gonna go collect my mileage when I carry him in to that ward.
Oh yeah, and big up to all my fans.
Ah,
You know, continue supporting James Bond.
of course.
This year I wasn't able to do my anniversary party, which is usually in March, but to celebrate and to commemorate the anniversary in around May, I have a badass, can I say that?
Yes, you can.
A badass dub plate mix coming out around May.
How
So
many
look
years?
out for it.
Let them know how many years.
33.
See that?
33 years. A lot of y'all wasn't even born yet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all talking about want to know music. Come on. Hey, listen to me. Let me tell you something.
And he's not stopping no.
I've never been the number one DJ or the
Favorite?
man.
What?
But for my 33 years,
Yeah.
I've been relevant for my 33 years.
That part.
Consistent and relevant.
That part. Name the clubs you played in it, huh? Oh
We
my
don't
goodness.
have all night.
We don't have all
We don't. And half of them probably shut down. Half of them shut down. Especially for a lot of them. But
Oh, man.
it is what it is. It was a pleasure, family. Just want to remind you, if you want to sponsor the show, want to be a part of the show, if you want to send your songs in, send it to theblazeeffect@gmail.com. What else, Eric?
Make sure the songs are labeled clean, dirty, and the title of the song, and also just leave your name for the artists. But continue to send the music. We actually appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's Eric for your family.